I've been watching a lot of desk setup videos lately since I recently did a makeover, or shall I say upgraded my desk setup. And to say I'm jealous of those setups is quite an understatement. Personally though, I believe that a well-organized and functional desk setup can significantly boost your productivity and comfort, but not everyone can afford those high-end setups we see online. So let me just show you guys a much more realistic desk setup that you can achieve yourselves too. I upgraded my setup out of necessity, not just because I watched some YouTube videos. Our baby was having some trouble sleeping with our screens on at night, and working in bed has become quite uncomfortable. It made me want to sleep more rather than do my work. So I decided to move my work to an empty space in our house, our old bedroom where I usually record my past videos. The desk was just a basic office desk. It was grey and it's made of laminate and particle board. It had been in the house for over 10 years and its condition really showed. Here's a picture of how it looked like before. There were bumps from spilled water and the laminate was even peeling off. My initial plan was to replace it, but my mom decided against it, not realizing how bad of a condition the table was or the desk was in. So I decided to restore it. I sanded down the bumps, filled them with wood filler and sanded it again. I removed the drawers for more legroom but kept the backboard for structural integrity and cable management purposes. I did make some mistakes, like using a brush for the undercoat, which left a pretty bumpy texture and pattern. But after a couple coats of leather brown paint and a light wood grain wallpaper that I used to wrap the tabletop with, it looked much better and I didn't expect it to do so. So here's what's on the desk itself. For the monitor, I have a ViewSonic VX2481-MH, a 1080p 24-inch IPS LCD monitor. It's great for editing because it has an acceptable level of color gamut. It's also good for gaming and watching videos. It does have a modern look to it with the thin top and side bezels. It did come with a really modern looking stand, but I replaced it with a monitor arm for more space underneath. On top of it, I have a light bar from Xiaomi. It came with a wireless control knob to easily control the light settings, whether I want it to be brighter or dimmer, or if I want a warmer or colder tone from the light, I just need to reach out and then turn the knob. Light bars are perfect for when you're working in the dark, as it will prevent or at least decrease eye strain. For the monitor riser you see here, it's an IKEA furniture called the Eloven. It has a drawer for storing the small items on the desk. I kinda need the storage space since I removed the drawers from the desk. Plus it also has a space for my keyboard when I don't use it. On top of it, I just put the light bar control knob and a clock, plus maybe any miscellaneous items. Keyboard and mouse wise, for the keyboard I have the Logitech MK295 Silent Combo, of which I'm honestly planning to upgrade soon as I don't prefer the mushy feeling when typing on this. Plus I tend to accidentally press the wrong keys on this keyboard, which has become quite annoying. The mouse that came with the keyboard is the same as well, that's why I used my Logitech MX Master 2S instead. It has a more ergonomic shape, has a lot of buttons for easy access to certain actions, and I definitely love the infinite scroll wheel. For gaming though, I have a wireless mouse from Fanatec because the MX2S isn't that great for gaming at all. Underneath the keyboard and mouse, I have the mouse pad, a faux leather pad by a company called My Setup. It feels nice and works well. It also doesn't slide around the desk because of the suede base that it has. For the speakers and mic, both of them are from Fanatec as well. The speakers are the Fantech Rumble, while the mic is the Leviosa MCX01. The speakers don't really fit the aesthetics of the setup that much, but the sound quality is just nice for me. Yeah, it isn't the best sounding pair out there, but they don't sound muddy at all, which I really appreciate. The mic, on the other hand, I bought just for the purpose of having one that can record good enough quality audio without me breaking the bank, and I'd say it does serve its purpose here. And sticking with audio, my headphones are the Superlux HD668B that I fitted with velour earpads. When tweaked with an equalizer, they have the V-shaped sound that I usually prefer. They aren't necessarily bassy, but the soundstage is just awesome, making listening to music, watching movies, and gaming a much better experience for me. I recently bought a SATA dock from Fideco with a 2TB hard drive for extra storage that I desperately need. Why did I go with a dock instead of a typical external hard drive? Well, because the cables that plug into those typical ones usually aren't that durable. Plus, this is just for storage purposes, as I don't need to lug this around with me anywhere. I could also expand to a bigger hard drive in the future. And the laptop that powers everything here is a second-hand HP EliteBook X360 1030G3. Yes, that's a long name, and it's docked in a bamboo plate rack. This is a backup laptop I got to momentarily replace my Lenovo Legion 5 that's currently being serviced for who knows how long. The HP is serviceable, being able to handle the workload that I needed to, such as writing stuff and editing batches of photos and simple video editing like the one you're watching now. It can also run lighter games when I need it to, but the best features are the amazing keyboard typing experience and its compact and lightweight design, especially compared to my Legion. And lastly, I got a pegboard from IKEA called the Skadis, along with some accessories that didn't come with it. I got this because I needed some storage space for my other peripherals, cables, and my notebook. I thought this would be a great piece to stick to the side of the table. It also allows me easy access to what I need. I just need to reach over and get them. I'm really proud of the work that I've done with my cable management, even though it isn't the best. I tried using cable clips stuck under the desk, but the glue just wouldn't stick for long. So I just left the ones that are still stuck and used some Velcro ties to keep the rest of the loose wires tidy. Honestly, I do feel like I need a bigger desk for more space, a more suitable and ergonomic chair with armrests, and a better keyboard. And although the current USB hubs I have plugged in work just fine, I think I might need a proper Thunderbolt docking station in the future just to keep things looking a bit more tidy and well maintained. I would also like to change the arrangement of my room to make it more of a home office rather than a storage room. I just want this room to be conducive to productivity and a bit more cozy, but for now I'm really happy with the setup. What I learned from upgrading and organizing my desk setup is having a tidy and well-maintained desk is much more important. Remember, you don't need the latest tech for a functional and aesthetic desk setup. Use what you have, get creative, and make the space your own. You might have less stuff to work with or even more stuff than me, but what matters most is that you're able to make them count and apply them in your workflow efficiently, no matter what you have on your desk. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more videos, and as always, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one.